So I didn't really have an intro ready for this episode yet, but I did just find an article saying that Sony would like to release a Spider-Man movie every single year. How? Sony co-chair Amy Pascal says, "We are expanding the Spider-Man universe into the Sinister Six and Venom so that we can have a Spider-Man movie every year." Okay, but those are supporting characters. That'd be like making a movie based on the Gotham City Police Department. And yeah, I know they're making a TV show based on the Gotham City Police Department, but that's different. That's going to have Jada Pinkett Smith and Donald Logue. So... Last week, Fox sort of revealed the cast for the upcoming Fantastic Four reboot directed by Josh Trank. I say sort of because two of the cast members aren't exactly signed on, but it's heavily implied that they will sign on. So let's just assume that everybody signed on for now. Make it easier. So we have Miles Teller as Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. Kate Mara will play his wife, Sue Storm, the Invisible Woman. Michael B. Jordan will be playing the Human Torch, Johnny Storm. And Jamie Bell will be playing Ben Grimm, aka The Thing. Now, you may have noticed that one of these actors doesn't exactly look like his comic book counterpart. But you have to understand that nobody really looks like The Thing. They'd either have to put him in a costume like they did with Michael Chiklis in the 2005 movie, or CGI him like they did the Hulk in the Avengers. So just because Jamie Bell is a scrawny British guy doesn't mean he can't necessarily play a great Ben Grimm. What do you mean that's not why they're mad? It's because a black guy's playing Johnny Storm? Oh boy. We're talking about it. Listen, I get where this is coming from. I really do. We want our actors to represent the characters they're going to play as close as humanly possible. Part of the appeal of comic book movies is seeing these characters go from page to screen, to go from cartoons to living, breathing, real individuals. I'm guilty of this myself. You may remember we did a video a while back about when Gal Gadot was cast as Wonder Woman, shameless plug. And I did what I feel like a lot of us do, is that we forget that not everybody looks like a superhero. For every Hugh Jackman as Wolverine or Chris Hemsworth as Thor, you have a Michael Keaton Bruce Wayne or a Topher Grace Venom. So especially with comic book movies where everybody's larger than life, it's important that they don't cast people who look like the characters, but who embody what the characters represent. And yeah, looks are important, but it's like my mother always said, looks aren't everything. Unless they're my looks, in which case I need to get a haircut and shave and change my wardrobe because I can't keep wearing the same sweatshirt all the time. I should start wearing tighter clothes like the kids on the CW. But Mom, I can't wear tight clothes. They don't make me feel comfortable. What were we talking about? And to give credit where credit is due, Gal Gadot has been posting pictures of her working out, presumably in preparation for Wonder Woman. So it looks like she's taking this role pretty seriously. Now, to be honest, I can't speak to Michael B. Jordan's acting ability because I haven't actually seen anything he's been in. I haven't seen Chronicle or Fruitvale Station or That Awkward Moment or Red Tails. Apparently he was Jace in Gears of War 3. News to me, everybody sounds the same, they're always yelling. But everything I've read about this guy says that he's a great actor. So surely he can bring the brash and impetuous attitude that we expect for Johnny Storm. Plus, need I remind you, there is precedent of black actors playing white comic book characters. Billy D. Williams was Harvey Dent in Batman. Michael Clark Duncan was the Kingpin in Daredevil. Lawrence Fishburne was Perry White in Man of Steel. Alicia Masters was played by Kerry Washington in Fantastic Four, the 05 version. Jamie Foxx is going to play Electro in Amazing Spider-Man 2. Idris Elba was Heimdall in Thor. And Samuel L. Jackson has been Nick Fury for years now. And did those characters really lose anything by being portrayed by African Americans? No, because race wasn't important to their character. Their personality and attitudes were. Now to be sure, this doesn't work with every character. Certain ones, the race is a part of who they are, that changing it would change them completely. You take a character like Black Panther, where Africa is a big part of his origin. You can't really have him played by somebody like Jackie Chan. Or take the Shredder, for example. His name is Oroku Saki, and he's from Japan. This is true in every single version of the Ninja Turtles, except the upcoming Michael Bay movie where he's played by Long Island's own William Fichtner. Now don't get me wrong, I love William Fichtner. He's great in just about everything he's in. But he's not exactly Asian. The point I'm trying to make here is that being white is not an important part of who Johnny Storm is. So the fact that he's being played by an African American actor shouldn't be a problem. And I know some of you are thinking, but Sue Storm's still a white girl. How can they be brother and sister? People can be adopted, mixed marriages, 21st century. Now what should be a concern is that Michael B. Jordan is the same age as Miles Teller. So the guy playing the Human Torch is the same age as the guy playing Reed Richards. Both of these actors were born in 1987, the same year as me. That makes them about 26 going on 27. And while I'm okay with being the same age as the Human Torch, Reed Richards should not be in his 20s. He's supposed to be much older, much more seasoned. He's a genius beyond geniuses. He can't just be some random 20-year-old. I know they're supposed to be going off of Ultimate Fantastic Four, where everybody was younger, but even then, Miles Teller just looks really young. 27-year-olds shouldn't have gray temples. Sorry. I don't know, maybe he'll Instagram some pictures of him going through an aging process like Gal Gadot did with her workout. Now you may be thinking, wait a minute, Will. So you're saying that it's okay to judge an actor based on his age, but not on his race? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's not exactly fair, but I've seen this shit before, where they cast a younger actor and it ruins the part. I like to call it the Kate Bosworth effect, where you cast an actor or actress too young for a certain role, and they wind up being the worst actor in the whole movie. Much like Kate Bosworth was in Superman Returns. Actually, that's not fair. Her wig was actually the worst character in Superman Returns. Watch that movie again. It looks worse in motion. Look, none of us are involved in the process of making this film, so we won't know if any of these actors are good or bad until we actually see the movie. I'm not saying you can't disagree with these casting choices. You certainly can. But until we see a trailer, it's just words on a screen. It's not real. And if you still don't like what you see, vote with your wallet and don't go to the movie. That sends a much clearer message to Hollywood than you sitting at your computer typing racist rants on articles or videos online. Speaking of comments, shameless plug, leave yours below and let us know if you agree or disagree with this. Who would you have liked to have seen cast if you disagree? Also, check us out on Facebook and Twitter and let us know there. As always, like if you like, subscribe if you really like, share with your friends, and thank you for watching. See you next time. You have to understand something. I've been attending New York Comic Con every year since its inception in 2006. And what started out as an awesome gathering of fans to just get together and nerd out has evolved into an excellent argument for depopulation.
There certainly are zombies in this game.
Yep, I'm dead. Will. Alright, that's one life.